lethal there. Okay, round 2. At dawn they sleep. On the draw, we've got a Force of Will hand with Ancestral and some other stuff. Cool. Yeah, that resolves. So this might be Bug or Oath. There's a resurgence of different Bug variants with the advent of Force of Will and Force of Vigor and Collector's Oof. Yo, Dave, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. It could be any of those other things, ID Survival, but I would go as far to say it's probably Bug. A lot of times I like to just Ancestral on my turn with these kind of PO decks that have a lot of Moxen while they're tapped out. But I don't think it's correct here. I don't really want to lose cards when I want to... And if I draw 3 here and lose cards, I'm not really happy. I have to at least 2-for-1 myself once in this game with Force of Will. What we can do is we can bait out a mental misstep with Voltaic Key, which sounds like a much better idea. The problem is obviously exposing myself to Force of Negation and Force of Vigor. Obviously, the Ancestral would be exposed to Force of Negation anyways. I think it's pretty reasonable to just play Key here. Next turn, we won't have nearly as much issue with casting our spells like that. Yeah, it's a little weird playing around Force of Negation. I haven't been super impressed with the card, but people are definitely playing it. I think the card has been best against me when they've cast it for 1 blue, which is kind of interesting. So another fetch could still be Bug. Green Send for 1 is just a Deathrite Shaman, which is fine with me. If it was for 2 for a Tarmogoyf, I'd be a little bit more interested. But it's a bird. Wait. A Bird of Paradise? It's not a Deathrite Shaman? It's not a Noble Hierarch? It's a bird of Birds of Paradise? Alright. I respect that. I don't understand that, but I respect that. I'm gonna cast Ancestral Recall. Opponent has Mental Misstep. I don't know why I respect that, just because I just want it. I'm gonna force this, actually. Merchant Scroll's gonna have very little value when we can't PO Force of Will. Like, it's just not that good. I'm actually okay with forcing over this. If it all goes poorly, we can just Time Twister. If they have a second Mental Misstep, I get very mad. Oh no. Why are you like this? Alright. Unfortunate. Can I get an exclamation mark misstep in chat? That's where I think I would like to be. Alright. I guess we won't be Time Twistering. We're on the Time Vault and Pray. I understand. I'm all about Time Vault and Pray anyways, so. Ooh, we drew a Force of Will. That's a good draw. It's a bold play, Tendrils. I appreciate you trying to help me out. I'm glad you're here. My chat is the best to me. The biggest competitive advantage of all time is definitely my chat. None of them want me to fail. Everyone in my chat always wants me to succeed, and I appreciate that. I mean, not right now. We win on the next turn, hopefully. We have to... I mean, we could plus... I would never lose my mind. I'm trying to see if there's any better things here than just going grab Time Vault Pass. I'd like to not get Thoughtseized. If opponent has Time Walk or like double Noble Hierarch or something, we would never get to tutor. I think we're kind of priced into just grabbing Time Vault here and like hoping we don't get Thoughtseized. I mean, they only have 3 cards in hand. It's going to be a little hard for them to do everything. Where's my Time Vault? I'd like my Time Vault, please. Alright, so I'm hoping opponent can't beat Force of Will. Which, to be fair, 4 cards in hand, we have a shot. Karn down. You lived a good life, Demonic Tutor. Don't say these things, chat. Oof with Cavern? God. Maybe this will make red mana, and they'll just Shattering Spree my Voltaic Key. I don't know. They're currently deep in the tank, trying to figure out how does one beat artifacts. The answer is, oh, they had the time walk. All right. Jeez, all right. It's not good for me. Definitely not forcing the time walk. I can tell you that much. Our opponent can very easily have green card Force of Vigor here. Oh, God. Emo Pizza, stop naming all the worst things that could happen. Gosh. That just doesn't want me to win. Alright, opponent gets another draw step. Did they shuffle? They did not shuffle, so apparently they have an answer. A wasteland makes me draw mana is a good observation. I have some mana. I can hit some mana. Opponent didn't shuffle off their Ponder, so they have to feel like they're okay here. Maybe they have hardcast Force of Vigor. Looks like it. Green Sun for 3. It's gotta be a bait. It's gotta be actually for oof. We have to counter it. They're trying to make me not. They're trying to make me not counter it with the X's3. They have a force too? They had force. This game is awful. Rex Sage. This is an impressive lineup of blue Magic the Gathering cards. That's not a very good card here. I don't think I'm repealing anything. I'm just hoping to rip Voltaic Key. We have what, 2 in our deck? What does that do for us? Go to 5. We make a 1/1 blocker. It trades. Sure, that's fine. Oh, we go to 6. 6 is a much better number than 5. If I could do basic math, that would be lit. No. I think we make a 1/1 blocker. If it buys us a turn, that's fine. If it trades, it's fine. I think all of the things it does are fine. It's not good. It's not great, but it's fine. Though our opponent could easily have drawn action spell off the top instead of mana, and then we would die. I mean, not die yet, but it's not going to be good for us. I'm just trying to draw key one time, right? You know, that's what I want in my life. Little key. The minute I draw key, I'm getting Force of Vigor, though, so can't be too optimistic. This does not look like a good matchup for anyone who's won. Oh my lord. We were never going to win this game. That's a good draw. I mean, I think that's a little aggressive use of Assassin's Trophy on our opponent's side, but so be it. So they can ignore Karn. They want to. That will turn off our Ancient Tomb, which does make winning hard. They chose to not ignore Karn. They could have anything. The way they're drawn, they could have anything. I'm going to repeal this Mox Emerald at end of turn, though. I know it's going to give them a card, but I need to put myself in the best possible chance to win. And I can still draw more than one card each turn, so. Opponent drew. Okay. Opponent drew well, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Eternal Witness? Targeting? Mental Misstep? No! Opponent! Come on. Maybe they'll misstep my repeal. Now they can draw Force of Will off my repeal, though. Do I have any good outs? Oh, do I have any good outs? Not really. Not really. I don't think I have any really good outs. I guess I should probably wait till they put Misstep in their hand to try to bait it. What about Karn and Snaring Bridge? I would have had to draw extra mana there. If I had drawn Ancient Tomb, we would have Karn and Snaring Bridge as an out. How'd they get 3 cards? Oh, they bounced one. I'm a smart person. Damn. We're 1 mana short, aren't we? That's pretty frustrating. We almost were out of that. Is there anything else I can do? What are you saying? Ray, why are you here? 5, we have 6 mana. We needed a double mana. Probably had to be Mana Vault or Lotus. That's pretty unfortunate. I feel like we got pretty unlucky to lose that match. Our opponent had basically the best cards at all points in time. I guess they didn't have an oof in their deck. So that's pretty good for us, but I'm just bringing in these stupid grids. Grids only. Grids for life. 4 grids only. Why are we not playing LED? Because LED is not a very good Magic the Gathering card. It doesn't really synergize with our deck that well. I get that it can synergize with an empty hand in Karn, but I don't think that provides enough value. I would like to keep this hand. How did you know? I understand the synergies it has with 1 card or 5 cards in my deck. I understand that. I think that LED is not very good in this build. I don't think it does enough. I think a lot of times it's just Metalcraft. So our opponent gets to do whatever the hell they want to us. If that's an oof, it's an oof. What can we do about it? I mean, we can repeal it. What? And thankfully, we actually have the Ancient Tomb, so we can actually repeal it with the mana we currently have, which is nice. I'm looking for an Opal or a Sapphire to play Urza this turn. That would be the best thing for me. Demonic Tutor sounds bad for me, though. I can tell you that much. Demonic Tutor does not sound good. Repeal. I'm a cycle. I don't know. Psyching on repeal is not even that good. I can't Merchant Scroll for a Force of Will because I'm 1 mana short on grid at the moment. This is kind of an awkward mana situation where Urza looks a little bad. Just a wee bit. Can't really repeal on their turn because I put a defense grid in play for some reason. I mean, there's a good reason. I think I'm just supposed to repeal. If I draw Karn, I can then cast it. So I'm not saying I'm calling shots here every single time, but it feels like every single time. Well, if I have a defense grid in play, I might as well go for Vault Key. Don't really think I want to get Bridge while I can. It's going to be hard for us to get rid of all the cards in our hand. Pretty sure I'm going to get a... I have a Mox Opal now. Huh. If I get a Mox Opal, I can repeal and be pretty close to Lattice next turn. The problem is if they play any creature, Lattice isn't actually good. I definitely have some options. Thank you, Alberto, for the follow. Appreciate that. He DT'd. It's likely he DT'd for Ancestral Recall. Or Oof. It's Oof or Ancestral Recall, in my opinion. I mean, we're not getting Lattice here. I think Mox Opal is a blue source for Urza, unless they get us. I kind of like the idea of Mox Opaling. We're not going to repeal because we'd like to be able to bounce an Oof. But there's like really no reason to get Opal now is the thing. I can get Opal next turn if I'm going to play an Urza. So like now I can just like get Key in preparation for is Vault Key good enough? Which it just could be. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to do it now. I don't really see a way that our Karn is dying. We can just get Lattice next turn if we had mana, but like we don't know we're going to hit mana. If opponent trophies, that's... I guess trophy is a pretty good consideration. If opponent trophies, then we get an island and we can cast Urza. That's fine. That would be fine. No, that's fine. Yeah, if I want to get Lattice, I would need to get an Opal now and then draw another mana. But I could always draw a Tomb. There's a bunch of mana, double mana sources that could just play Lattice next turn. I assume opponent is now just dead, though. Because opponent can't cast spells, so... Defense Grid's looking real good recently. Like, real good. I think we took the right line. I'm really loving Defense Grid. Kind of a dumb Magic card, but that'll be it. I kind of like having this Opal on the board. It's kind of nice. Alright, that was good. I think that line's what we want to do. I think every other line is presumptuous and has to have some extra things go right for us. And I think it's okay to be exposed to Assassin's Trophy because we do get the island to play Urza. So that repeal was like clutch as hell right there. Unfortunately, this hand is missing a couple Moxen. And by a couple, I mean like exactly one Moxen. Kind of unfortunate. Have to mulligan it though. Yes. This hand had just a land or a Moxen in it, I would snap keep it instead of a Trinisphere or a second Karn. If we had an Ancient Tomb off the top, it's not bad though. It's too small. Too small of a chance. I think we just have to go to 5. Unlucky hands. Alright, we're gonna hope we hit a land and play... God, it's not even good. It's just not even good. Even if we hit a mana source and play Karn, it's not that good. We've just been not hitting mana sources on these hands. I have to draw Tomb for this. I mean, I think we're keeping this, because I think it is, like... I think we have to keep it, though. There are decent 4-card hands in this deck. A lot of the Tomb, like... Tomb Monolith Key Karn draws are very good. It's like so risky keeping this hand, but going to 4 is like really bad. I think I'm gonna go to 4 though. If these were just like not that card. Yeah, I think there's just enough 4-card hands that are better that we can mulligan this. Alright, keep. Top. F6. I'd rather them not get on library, so I'm just gonna cast Ancestral here. Resolved. Man, we were 1 Moxen from Trinisphere. That's really, really unfortunate for us. This isn't too bad though. We're gonna tax them pretty hard on their action next turn. Hopefully we can get them off library. Alright, so we're gonna play Trinisphere. If they don't counter it, they're off library. If they counter it, they're off library. Huh. Does that change how we want to play this turn? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure we're still playing Trinisphere first, though. We also have Merchant Scroll for PO later in this game, which is kind of good. I don't really want to tap Monolith yet. I think I'm just going to go with... obviously, this runs into Mindbreak Trap, but I'd like to have the Opalin play, if possible, so I might as well do it, I think. I think this will get countered, but we'll see. Did not get countered. Well, Trinisphere, not a combo with Paradoxical Outcome, but not bad. PO costs 4, so... The opponent's got maybe a Rec Sage here. Has an Energy Flux. Well, fuck me. Ah, shit. Who's playing Energy Flux? Apparently this guy. Energy Flux is pretty good against our deck. Opponent's Brew. Can I even do anything? I guess I'll save this jet. I mean... That would have been a really good turn to have a Paradoxical Outcome in our hand. So we need 4 extra mana to be Vault Keying. I mean, we're definitely playing a Karn. I think we need to Lattice Lock our opponent here. So next turn we drop the jet and we're 1 mana short. I think we're just gonna get freaking Assassin's Trophy here. None of our other things are good. So next turn we would be 1 mana. We would be able to Vault Key, but we wouldn't be able. We would only need 1 mana on the following turn. We would have to beat Misstep though, which is pretty improbable. I think we're better off just hoping for a mana and going for Lattice Lock. I guess if we get Key, we can then Lattice Lock if we get it. The key is like Key is super suspect because I just don't see Key resolving. I don't think we're going to win this game. I agree. I think Key just makes the most sense though. Yeah, opponent had Library, didn't have to get off Library, and then had Energy Flux on turn 2. I guess it was turn 3. So, it was not gonna be able to beat that, probably. Unfortunate. I mean, we had an Ancestral Resolve, but... So... We really want to draw, like, Tolarian, right? What is this gonna be? Greens? Oh, we got Mind Twist. What the fuck is happening? I'm not gonna save this in case I draw a different Karn. We even drew Academy! God fuck! Ah! Why? I'm gonna go get a sorcerer. This thing name lands, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get this library offline, I guess. If I draw Moxen next turn and they don't play a creature, I could then Lattice Lock them. That just seems so unlikely. I guess I can. This gives me some concede equity here. If this resolves and I get to see how dead I am. Can't believe we just got Mind Twisted. Holy moly. Mana Drain, Mana Drain. This deck is awful. This deck is just garbage. We're not beating this Leovold, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Oh, we got Ranch though. I can respect the Mind Twist. I'm a twist kind of guy. We're playing Mana Drain in 2019. Mana Drain? Yikes. Opponent can play... Can't play... Opponent cannot play Leovold Mana Drain because they have a colorless land currently, which is pretty sick. I understand the combo of Mana Drain into Mind Twist. I know. I've been there. I've been there. It's a combo. I get it. Preordain went top bottom. They hit another land. Are they gonna hold up double Mana Drain, or are they gonna play Leovold? They're playing Leovold. Mana Drain down. So Justin needs to draw a Time Walk. Real bad. Real bad. I'll just take 2 because I can. I want all my blue mana. Why are you like this, deck? Why? Deck, why? Deck, why? Why, deck? Why? Deck, why? I just let the Sorcerer's Spyglass go. Why did I keep the Sorcerer's Spyglass in play? That was a terrible play, Justin. That was a horrible, horrible play. Why did I keep the Sorcerer's Spyglass in play at all? Just so bad. I would have been able to see 5 cards deep. Now we're going to get Mana Drained. And the minute the Spyglass goes away, we're going to get Libraried, too. Probably, yeah, the problem is we're just not resolving a spell for the rest of the game. At least if I had let the Spyglass die and cast Factor Fiction, I don't know, I don't even know. We have to hit, like, the most insane Factor Fiction ever to win, too, but... I mean, it would be better than PO there, so that's something. They even have a creature in play, so we can't really Lattice Lock them either. If they tap out, I guess we can bridge them. Which will keep me alive until they draw a removal spell. But then they'll just library us out of the game. So I don't. Opponent, I see you hate fun. I see that now. I see you hate fun, opponent. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. This also a targeted opponent? No. Why would they Snap Twist? They got double Mana Drain. They didn't even Mental Misstep this! Daggers everywhere! Daggers everywhere. Alright. We were not able to beat bug-only artifact hate cards. Unfortunate for us. It was close, though. We mulliganed pretty hard that game. The fact that we even had a chance was kind of nice. We would be mulliganed 4. We did hit the Ancestral Recall hand, though. So we got like one of the 4-card hands that was playable, so that helps.